Hi, this is Jeff Blaine with Circle Prosco Solution Squad, and today I want to kick off a short series of videos on zirconium pretreatment technology and myths and misconceptions that have developed about the technology over its history. So first of all, zirconium has been around for a long time. Circle Prosco had our first generation zirconium pretreatment in 1994. Fast forward today in 2022, the market has just over the last few years begun to widely adopt zirconium. And then there were early adopters all along that history between 94 and 2022. So their experience with the chemistry today, for people using the chemistry today, is much different than it was back in the 90s and all along this path. And different companies, chemical suppliers, are at different stages in their development process. So because of that, because the chemistry characteristics and behavior has changed over these years, and because different products, even in today's marketplace, behave differently, there is a lot of misconceptions and myths about what state-of-the-art zirconium technology will offer you today. So over the series of videos, I hope to address these specific myths and to let you know what is available for you today so you can make an informed decision about whether zirconium is for you or not. So let me just list the categories of misconceptions. Number one, that zirconium is difficult to run or control. Number two, requires line or process changes to run. Number three, requires multiple rinses after the cleaning stages before you go into the zirconium stage. Number four, it puts on a thinner coating than phosphate coatings and as a result has lower performance. Myth number five, you can't run it on mixed metals, meaning you can't run it on ferrous metals and aluminum and the galvanized variants in the same process. And myth number six, that you get iron deposits in the tank and then those get redeposited on the parts, causing your parts to rust or to be discolored. So those are the myths that I plan to address over the next several videos. So first of all, let me talk about the first one today. Number one, that zirconium is difficult to control. At its onset, that was certainly true. The chemistry was experimental, it had a lot of promise, but it was difficult to run. In our case, it required 3 different chemistries to mix together to charge the bath. It required tank side adds to keep it in control under the process parameters, and it required a highly skilled chemist line side to make several measurements: pH, total acid, ion ratio, temperature, and various other factors to keep the bath within operating parameters. It worked great, but you were working on a knife edge. Bring that fast forward to today in Circle Prosco's 5th generation steel coat zirconium technology, and you can charge the bath with 1 or 2 chemicals depending on your process. There are no tank side adds, and an operator can be trained to do a simple pH titration once per shift, and if there's some problem, they can measure total acid to get it back in control. So very simple and easy to run. Other chemistries out there in the marketplace where companies are at an earlier stage in their developmental process may not run that easily, may require more chemicals to charge, they may require tank side adds, and they may require more monitoring. You'll need to talk to your chemical supplier about this, but certainly the state-of-the-art technology, the Circle Prosco's 5th generation steel coat technology, is very easy to run. As I said, we're going to come back and do more videos to address the other myths coming up. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions about zirconium technology and what it can do for you, feel free to contact me or other members of Circle Prosco's Solution Squad at the links below. Thanks for listening.